Hi there. It's been a while. Yes, Football Manager 2015 is out, and I think I'm certainly overdue one or two videos. If you don't know, or if you've just heard recently, Football Manager 2014 Beta is out now on the Steam store. You can go pick it up. I think it retails for about 30 quid. Go and pick it up. Seriously, a lot of people have been saying this is going to be really good. You know, they've fixed a lot of things apparently. We'll find out over the course of the next few months. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a YouTube series with a certain team. That is Newcastle United. We'll get to that in a moment. I'd like to say hello to any new subscribers as well who may have subscribed in the last 10 months since I last made the video. I'm sure you're wondering who the hell this is. But if you have clicked on the video and you are watching it, thank you very much indeed. I realise that some of you will probably be unsubscribing now thinking, I don't remember subscribing to this guy, who is he? But if you have, thank you very much indeed. So a lot's changed in my life over the last 10 months, for the better. A lot, well, pretty much absolutely 100% for the better. And I'm not going to talk about that though. What I am going to talk about is this game. So I will be back making a regular series again. I cannot, unfortunately, tell you a schedule. I'm not sure if daily uploads will be happening like in previous years. It'll just be as and when. But I can at least promise at least one video a week, at least. But one of the great things, of course, about Football Manager now is that there are a lot more of us making videos. Again, over the last year or so, it really has got a lot more popular on YouTube and in particular Twitch. Incidentally, if you're going to ask a question as well, if I'll be streaming this year, I really would like to. However, my upload speed is laughably pathetic and I can't. So as of this very moment, I'm unable to. I'll see you in the future. But yeah, getting on to this save then. So what you're looking at here is, and I know this might disappoint one or two of you, but it's Football Manager Classic, not the full FM mode. And the reason I've done this one is because I literally have tried to start this save up about 3 times. And I literally can't do it. I just do not have the willpower to start through pre-season. I just loaded the game up and just got a whole waft of just, you know, and it's just, it's not that I prefer an easier game, I just prefer the uncluttered feel of the UI, of the pace of the game, everything else. It's not because of that, I just want to play the game. I don't want to faff around with overly difficult mad tactics and training schedules and all this. I just want to play the damn game, okay? And also don't forget as well, my saves and my storytelling, I guess, it relies on a lot of longevity. You know, I like to go a long way into the save. I like to create my own little characters with these regens and things, you know, and I'm sure a lot of you guys like that as well. So that's why I'm playing FMC. Don't forget, of course, now I'm working full-time as well, so I kind of don't have a lot of time to put in to the full version. Hopefully this will satisfy slightly. I won't be using any cheats. Well, the only cheat I'll use is the Sun thing, which I think is still in, you know, buy a Sun or unlock a Sun. But that's not for a long time anyway, and that has no bearing on the game anyway, so big deal. So I've gone Newcastle then. Why have I gone Newcastle? I figured out in FM14 that I'm not particularly good at playing as, shall we say, lesser teams. Or, you know, lesser known teams, less stronger teams, whatever. What I then thought was, okay, let's think back to FM13. I realised that I sort of prefer to manage the medium-sized clubs, shall we say, not the absolutely giant, you know, top 4 teams, top 5 teams. So just the ones below them, well, just below them and beyond. In FM13, of course, I managed Brighton. I always thought of Brighton as a medium-sized club that were on the way up. You know, that could, and that certainly proved in FM13, as, you know, we comfortably went into the Premier League. And I thought, I mean, the team now, Brighton, which is under Sam Hippier, obviously nowhere near as good as that team under, I think it was Gus Poyet at the time. So I thought that was a really good team. I thought that's what I want to do with it. Not obviously to lower Newcastle down or anything, but I always see Newcastle again as a medium-sized club that can be punching above the weight in the same way Brighton could have been. They just weren't doing it in real life. And of course Newcastle had a terrible start. I mean, Alan Pardew's I don't know about his popularity rating, but I've seen better. Certainly seen better. And Mike Ashley, for that matter. So I thought, you know what, let's see if I can put a smile on some Newcastle faces and do well with them, maybe. So I thought maybe, I was going to say a week the Sleeping Giant, but could you call Newcastle a Sleeping Giant? I don't know. But you know what I mean. Medium-sized club, let's push them up. Let's get them into the big guns and the big time. So that's why I've gone Newcastle. And, of course, as well, another point to make is if you've been watching my series, you'll know that episodes, or series, I guess, with teams can last literally 2 episodes. If you remember the Roma save where I joined Roma on Boxing Day, and by the March, I was sacked because I lost 2 games. Admittedly, I'd also won just 2 games and drew the rest, but that was enough for them to sack me, apparently. So, yeah, this is going to be another one of them mad roller coasters that just will not give up at all. I've played 1 game so far just to get the feel of it, obviously because the UI is a bit different, and yeah, I just wanted to see how it'd go. Are there still some little things left over from FM14 that would just irritate the hell out of me? For example, just constantly losing leads, and I thought it would happen. Strangely enough, we played Sunderland at home first, and we won 3-1. That's a bit different. It doesn't show the goals. Oh no, it does. The balls are transparent. There, I don't know if you can see that. Stephen Taylor. That is really bad design. That needs to be changed. So Taylor scored, and I forget how you say his name. Is it Ferreira? Scored as well. I was 2-0 up. They pulled it back to 2-1. I'll show you these goals now. I was going to do this live, however, as I say, I was literally battling against this, I just wanted to start the game. You know, it was a penalty. It was a handball from a corner. That was the reason for the penalty. But yeah, I was really sort of struggling. I just wanted to get on with the game. I just wanted to play the game, because I'm sick of just faffing around at the start and, you know, set up your meetings with your assistant manager and the board and all this, and then you've got to go through reports and you've got to play your other pre-season games and all this, and I just couldn't be bothered, and that's hence why there were no pre-season games in the fixture list there. I've skipped them. You can, of course, on FMC. One of the benefits of FMC is that you can skip pre-season, the first pre-season, because you're not doing a whole lot, are you? The only thing that you're really missing out, as far as I can see, is the ability to sign players in that time. But the thing is, when you start FMC, you're still 11 days away from your first fixture, so there's plenty of time to get some players in. So honestly, as far as I can see, it's a win-win. I don't see the problem. And of course, the problems that with FMC and FM13, which, you know, really held the series back at times, in my opinion, have been fixed. Things like now I can have loads of leagues. Like I think we could have 3 leagues at a time in FM13 now. I've got a large database on. We can do training things. We've got loads of leagues active. It's perfect for me. I'm sorry that if you don't like it, then fine. You know, go watch this. As I say, there's plenty more FM content creators. Now go watch them. If you want to stick around, then please do. I appreciate your company. So yeah, staff hasn't changed. The team, I've only brought 1 player in so far. Obviously that will change, and that is unfortunately injured. Herbie Emmanuelson. He is on the transfer list at the start, and I think he was just under £2 million. His wages are quite high for what he is, but I really like Emmanuelson. I think he's a good player. I know a few people might go, "What are you talking about? You crap! How dare you say that?" I like him. I've always kind of liked Herbie Emmanuelson, and I think he could be a good player. So we're due to play Swansea next. The method or the structure of these series, I guess, is going to be as usual. If you're new here, what that means is I will do 2 update videos a season. 1 in February, so just after the January transfer window, and in May, so at the end of the season. Obviously, we'll also update on things like who won the FA Cup, obviously if it wasn't me, or the League Cup, Premier League, who's coming up from the Championship, who won the Champions League, who won the World Cup and the Euros, and so on. And yeah, that'll be it. I might throw in the odd live game. As I said, I was going to do the Sunderland game live, but I just wanted to play a damn game, you know. And also I'm a bit rusty with the old live commentary. I haven't made a video in 10 months, so bear with me on that one. And yeah, this is just a little update video to say I'm back. Here's FM15. Go play it if you don't know. But it's a beta. It's still going to have bugs in it. We expect that. Really irritating. I don't think this is a bug, but this little thing down here, everyone seems to have, says this is a beta version. Please, and obviously you can't see that there, but it says please email any report any problems to community@sigames.com. And this just goes over everything. Sometimes it obscures text, and I mean sometimes it gets away with it there. You know, it's things like that. Why is it doing that? Why can't it be over here? Or I don't know. That is literally nothing, and I'm nitpicking now. I apologise for that. If you want to follow me on Twitter, link is in the description below. Warning: I get quite angry sometimes. I don't really. I've kind of calmed down lately, but I am a passionate Liverpool fan, and I do occasionally slag teams off. So if you are a bit wary of that, then don't bother. But other than that, yeah, good to see you guys again. I'm going to go now because my voice is giving way. It's only been 10 minutes. So I will see you in the next one. That'll be in February. I also have coming, just very quickly, I also have a Christmas special coming in December. It's going to be 25 episodes in 25 days, hopefully, provided I can fit them all in. I've got 2 weeks off from work in November, so I'm going to be able to do them all then. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll already know what that is, but so that's why I recommend you get a little extra behind the scenes things that you see. So yeah, that'll do it from me. I'll see you in a few days. Goodbye.